Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today the day has finally come for the TXT guide reaction. It finally dropped. It dropped a couple of hours ago. So I promised you guys that I would react to it immediately when it dropped. So here we are. And I also see that they have chopped the guide up into different parts, which will make this a lot easier to react to, as I might not have like 2 hours to sit down and record a video, but I might have 20 minutes to sit down and react to a video. So yeah, it's perfect that they have cut it up. So we are gonna do this in parts, by the parts that are released. So we will begin with the group introduction, and then we will go through all of the member introductions at a later point. But yeah, we will start with the group introduction with the part 1 here, which is 21 minutes long, which is kind of long still, but yeah, I don't know. If I would react to the whole guide, I would not be able to take in all of the information, I feel. So I think it's much better to just split it up and have me react to it in parts instead. I hope you understand. So yeah, but yeah, without any further ado, let's jump into the reaction of the guide to TXT. Let's go.
1, 3, hey, you're cool, right? Together!
Damn, that looked awesome. Future of K-pop. Let's go.
The biggest K-pop acts on the planet.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
It boys of Gen Z capturing the voice of Gen Z youth around the world.
Oh, we really need to check out some dance practices. Captions are on. Okay. I don't know.
TXT are a 5-member boy group from South Korea who debuted March 4th, 2019 under Big Hit Entertainment. The group's full name, Tomorrow by Together, refers to the dream of these 5 boys, Subin, Yeonjun, Bomgyu, Taehyun, and Hyunin Kai, who have come together under one dream in hopes of building a new tomorrow.
That's nice.
All 5 members of TXT trained as vocalists, dancers, and rappers. So unlike many K-pop groups, especially at the time, TXT uniquely debuted with no set positions with the exception of Subin as the leader, making them one of the first K-pop groups to adopt a positionless format. Known for their musical storytelling, diverse discography, and incredible...
I kind of like that K-pop is moving more towards a positionless format. I do like the position somewhat in some cases, because it you get some more attachments to some members because of their position, but I also like not having that because you don't really have to fit in that frame that the company has put you in. You don't always have to be the rapper, or you don't always have to be the vocalist. You can do like anything, and I really like that we are moving more towards that kind of format, because you aren't locked. You can do pretty much anything you want, and you don't have to be judged on the position that you're holding. If you are a vocalist, but you maybe prefer rapping, or you are a dancer, but sometimes you maybe not really, you're not feeling it maybe one performance, and then you're being judged. You are the main dancer, why aren't you dancing? So I really feel like it's much easier on the members, it must be at least, and yeah, you're not locked. I really like that we're moving away from that. Let's go back a bit and continue.
Known for their musical storytelling, diverse discography, and incredible performances, Tomorrow by Together has frequently been labeled by the media as the It Boys of Gen Z and the leaders of this new generation of K-pop. However, they have been on a journey to earn such titles.
1, 3, 안녕하세요, Tomorrow by Together입니다.
TXT's debut in March 2019 was much anticipated, with them being the first group to debut under Big Hit Entertainment after the most successful act in K-pop history, BTS.
Big shoes
Just
to
to
fill.
note before we continue, after a process of acquisition and rebranding in 2021, TXT now falls under Big Hit Music, a subsidiary of Hybe Corporations. This simply means TXT are now under the same company as groups like NHYPEN, NewJeans, 17 and others, but they, along with BTS and soloist Ihyun, remain as the only artists under the label of Big Hit Music. Since November 2018, when Big Hit announced their plans to debut a brand new boy group, anticipation and expectations for the debut of BTS's little brothers grew significantly. Cut to March 4th, 2019, the debut of Tomorrow by Together. TXT's anticipated debut song Crown
This
reached
was
an
so
impressive
good.
15.1 million views within its
Damn.
first 24 hours, setting the record for the most viewed fourth-gen boy group music video in the first day.
Holy. Wait, what did that say? This record will hold for 4 years and... Damn.
Viewed fourth-gen boy group music video in the first day. TXT's debut EP, The Dream Chapter Star, performed equally well, peaking at #1 on both Korea's Circle Album Chart and Billboard's World Album Chart. The EP also debuted at 140 on the Billboard 200.
What does it say? Making it the second Korean artist in history to achieve 5 different albums in the top 5 of the Billboard 200. Wow. Damn.
Making TXT the fastest K-pop group to chart on the Billboard 200. While these numbers might suggest that TXT's careers started at an ultimate high, that is not entirely the reality. TXT's first comeback had to be delayed several times due to the members' ongoing health issues. While this might not appear to be a big deal, the K-pop industry is fast-paced and highly competitive, so extended delays between releases can make it incredibly challenging to maintain momentum and relevance within the industry, especially for a rookie group like TXT. During this break period, it was clear that the members were worried that their fans would leave them, and while some fans did stay, unfortunately the members' worries became a reality, as many fans who were tired of waiting for a comeback withdrew their support.
이번 앨범 이름이 꿈의 장 매직이잖아요. 이름이 굉장히 잘 정해진 것 같다고 생각을 했어요. 컴백이 딱 2번 정도 밀렸을 때 굉장히 큰일 났다고 생각을 했거든요. 사실 속으로 굉장히 많이 불안하기도 했고
Damn, that's cool.
나중에 또 안 오면 어떡하지 생각을 많이 했는데 마법같이도 다시 돌아와 주셔서 너무 감사합니다.
Well, if the fans didn't stay, are they really fans? Aren't you supposed to stay with who you support through thick and thin? I mean, yeah, are they really fans? Maybe I'm just that kind of way. If my favorite artist isn't releasing something for a while, I will still support them. But yeah, I know K-pop industry is very, very, very hard and very competitive to stay up in, and there's always new groups coming out, and it's so hard to stay on top. And when you are collecting so many fans from your debut and being the first boy group after BTS from your company, it's must be so freaking hard. So yeah, I get it, or at least I'm trying to get it. Let's continue.
마법같이도 다시 돌아와 주셔서 너무 감사합니다.
That's
When
nice.
TXT were finally able to make a comeback, their fan base started to grow again. However,
Nice.
this momentum would not last long, as a few months later, the COVID-19 pandemic placed distance between TXT and their fans once again. While support for TXT actually grew during this time, the pandemic's effects were felt by the members who began to experience the same worries that they had during their debut period hiatus. On top of that, they had to delay critical industry experiences like touring, which left them feeling unsatisfied and isolated once again.
무대하려고 좀 응원받고 사랑받으려고 가수를 하는 건데 그거를 내가 못 받고 있으니까 조금 괴리감이 들더라고요.
Yeah, that must have been hard.
지금 있는 팬분들이 저를 안 떠나게 잘 붙잡고 있고 싶어요.
So while TXT's career may have started at an ultimate high, it was soon clouded by a sequence of uncertainty and doubt. Thankfully, these clouds have now parted, and TXT continues to reach new highs. However, the one thing that has perhaps impacted TXT's journey the most continues to this day. And that is the pressure and hate they got, and continue to get, for debuting as BTS's little brother group.
그게 진짜로 너무 불안하기도 하고 너무 부담이었어요, 사실. 저희 정말
That's so insane though. Like I really feel that groups from different companies are absolutely competition. It just doesn't really justify hate, but like competition is always like fierce. So to have like banter with different groups, fandoms, of course that will happen. But to have it with a brother group, like if TXT succeeds, it will only benefit BTS, and if BTS succeeds, it would only benefit, or not only, but it will benefit like the whole company, and it will benefit every single artist and group under that company. So I'm just so freaking confused on why they are getting hate. It doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, I'm guessing as big as BTS are, not everyone in that fandom will be like that, but you will collect some rotten eggs that will be like bad fans and do all of these hate stuff. It's much easier to contain like a good fandom in a smaller group, but once your group get as big as BTS are, you will collect all of these stupid fans. So yeah.
너무 불안하기도 하고 너무 부담이었어요 사실. 저희 정말 방탄소년 선배님과 저희 빅히트 엔터테인먼트가 큰 날개를 달아준 게 사실이니까 그에 대해서 뭔가 아직 명백하게 증명한 게 없다 보니까 불안했는데
저희를 데뷔 때부터 사실 사람들이 가질 수 있는 편견이 많을 수 있는 그룹이라고 저는 생각을 했고, 그리고
방탄 다음 나온 팀이니까
네, 저희도 인정하는 부분이고, 근데 형들과 회사가 달아준 날개를 견디기 위해서는
As the biggest K-pop act in history, the narrative of BTS's extraordinary rise from humble beginnings to international stardom has unavoidably cast a long shadow over any future groups associated with their agency. However, none have faced as much scrutiny and pressure as TXT, who were not only the first group to emerge from this legacy, but also the only other group directly under Big Hit Music. What many people don't know is that upon being accepted into Big Hit, the TXT members were completely unaware of the advantageous position and subsequent pressure they would experience debuting under the heavy title of BTS's Little Brothers. Yeonjun, who was the first member of TXT to join Big Hit, joined the company in 2014, the year after BTS's debut, at a time when the company was still facing bankruptcy. While Bomgyu, the last member to join Big Hit, joined the company in 2016 before BTS even won their first grand prize. Ultimately, all 5 members of TXT took a chance on a relatively small company, completely unaware of the future success of their seniors.
Yeah, of course.
And how this might consequently influence their own idol journeys. The members often speak of their time at Big Hit before it became the large-scale company it is today.
사람들이 이제 투모로우바이투게더 하면 방탄소년단, BTS의 동생. 항상 사람들이 비교를 우리랑 하니까 그러면서 이제 많은 사람들이 쟤네들은 좋은 환경에서 이렇게 좋은 이렇게 시스템에서 일을 시작했겠네라고 하지만 나는 옆에서 봤던 사람 입장에서는 그렇지 않았고 그래서 8-8을 아는 이 하이브의 아티스트들은 너네랑 우리밖에
맞아요.
이 빅히트의 성장의 서사 너희들이 다 알고 있겠지. 연습생 생활을 그때부터 했으니까. 야, 물에 사이다를 타먹던 시절이 있었다고?
네. 그러니까
물에다가 사이다를
왜?
왜 타먹는 거야?
아니 제가 그때는 좀 사비로 계산을 했어요.
회사 법카나 뭐
네,
이런 게
혹시
아니라?
그때는 저희가 사비로 밥을 먹었어야 되는 상황인데 이제 사이다를 하나 시켜. 그래서 돈을 아끼려고 물을 좀 타먹으면 맛이 똑같아.
돈 아끼려고? 그때는 그게 없어? 장부가 없었나?
좀 지나고 나서야 있었는데
하루에 시켜 먹을 수 있는 음식 최대값이 6,000원이었나?
맞아. 그때 그래서 좀 제한이 많았어.
그래서
내가 들은 것 중에 제일 싸.
What?
그럴 땐 안 그랬는데 눈 떠보니 대기업 같아.
그럴 땐 콜룸에 버섯피어 있었는 거예요.
그거 마음 아파요. 처음에 그거 스펀지 조각인 줄 알았다고. 그 청소하는 건 줄 알았어.
멤버들 진짜 코칠 찌를 때부터 다 봤잖아요. 아기 때부터. 정말 물새는 연습실에서 다 같이 이 추운 겨울날 온풍기 하나 의지하면서 자고 근데 얘네가 이제 다 커서 이 많은 사람들 앞에서 공연을 하고 멤버들한테 너무 자랑스럽고 고맙다고 얘기해주고 싶고요. 그래 너무 고생 많았다 얘들아.
Because of the pressure and the intense trainee period spent together, the members have formed a close brotherhood, which is evident in their interactions and sibling-like dynamic.
평소에는 싫다 하다가도 누가 하나 아프면은 연락 5명이서 다 각광점에서 다 오고 다 힘들 때는 진짜 누구보다 제일 잘 챙겨주고 가족이 되는 그런 존재들이거든요.
멤버들을 수식할 만한 표현은 없는 것 같아요. 친구라고 하기에는 그 이상의 것이 있고 직장 동료라고 하기에도 더 이상의 것이 있고 가족이라고 하기에는 피가 안 섞였고 소중하죠. 못 바꾸죠. 눈에 넣어도 안 아프죠.
다음 생에도 쭈바쭈 할 거지? 우리 멤버들 5명이 그대로 모이면은 저는 쭈바쭈 할래요.
Despite their amazing talent and hard work, many have unfortunately continued to hold prejudices against TXT, suggesting that their success only comes from them debuting as BTS's little brothers. And while there is no denying that TXT debuted at a privileged position, reducing the entirety of the group's success over the past 5 years to privilege unfairly downplays their hard work, journey, and talent. In an interview with Variety, founder of Big Hit, Hitman Bang, explains TXT's situation well. I think the biggest difference is that BTS truly started from the bottom. People may think that TXT got really lucky and have an easy path, but they have the burden of meeting expectations that have been set. Rookies have a chance to grow and shine when they are still rookies, but TXT started on a higher level, so it's harder to showcase growth. Despite this, TXT is constantly proving how they can meet and exceed these expectations. In an era where many K-pop groups struggle to find concurrent popularity in both international and domestic markets, TXT has distinguished themselves as one of the few K-pop acts managing to achieve significant and balanced success in both. Now 5 years on from debut, TXT are consistently surpassing their debut records and making achievements that not only top their generation, but also place them amongst seniors from generations before.
Awesome.
The members credit all these achievements to their biggest driving force, their fan base MOA, which stands for Moments of Alwaysness. MOA also means to gather in Korean, as the members in MOA are gathering together to complete one dream.
That's smart.
When turned on its side, MOA also becomes the number 304, which represents March 4th, TXT's debut date.
Damn.
TXT are constantly
That's so
expressing
cool.
their sincere love and appreciation for MOA, as the members say they are the only ones who truly understand and acknowledge their journey and hard work.
사실 모아 분들 아니면은 아무것도 아니라고 생각을 해요. 이런 위치 진짜 우리 팬분들께서 만들어 주신 거라고 생각을 해요. 저한텐 멤버들도 있고 음악도 있고 여러 가지가 있지만 대신에 그건 확실해요. 결국에 저희를 완성시키는 거는 팬분들이다. 이 퍼즐 조각이 딱 완벽하게 들어맞는 거는 결국 팬분들이 없으면 있을 수 없다라고 생각하기 때문에 결국 투모로우바이투게더의 이름을 가치 있게 만들어주는 거는 무조건 모아드리기 때문에
When we're high, when we're low, 넌 내 곁에 you 가득 차 너의 온게 따스한 너의 숨결에 son을 했던 내 세계 마침내 피어난 봄 나의 blue spring.
Ultimately, through TXT's hard work, talent, and ability to live up to expectations, they have proved themselves and created a distinguishable and unique image that separates them from their senior label associates. What can be said for sure is TXT are certainly a force to be reckoned with in this ever-growing and evolving K-pop scene, as they strive to create a better tomorrow together.
That's so nice.
TXT is constantly praised for their standout discography. Standout not only in terms of the quality of their title tracks and B-sides, but also stand out in their dedication to unique and meaningful concepts and sounds that artistically set them apart from other K-pop groups.
That's so
to use
cool.
the words of prominent Korean music critic Kim Young-dae. In a business rife with all kinds of exaggerated concepts and universes, TXT doesn't follow the traditional K-pop formula, yet they have managed to become the most anticipated group of the next generation. TXT's trainee period focused predominantly on hip-hop, In fact, for majority of their training period, the members were under the impression they'd be debuting with a hip-hop concept. However, since their debut, they have cultivated an incredibly diverse discography that differs greatly in genre, style, and concept.
Okay, so now we're gonna get some snippets of each title track. I know some people want me to skip this part. I don't really care that much because there's gonna be a lot of songs and I won't remember them. The only thing that this is doing for me is getting me more hyped to react to more TXT, so I'm gonna keep this in. Also, one of the things I really love about TXT is that they are doing so many different genres and not sticking to the norm of doing the like regular standard K-pop. Like I have 3 groups on this channel that I react to, and first off it's TXT, and then we have 80s who are also very not K-pop standard, doing their own thing, trying new sounds and different styles. And then also Dreamcatcher, which are predominantly rock based, but their B-sides are like everything from like psytrance to trap to jazz to funk. So yeah, I really love, as someone who listened to like every genre of music, I really love when cool, popular groups experiment with different sounds and just see what they can manage to make and how they sound in a different style. I really like that, and it so shows how flexible they are, and it's not every group that can sing a lot of different styles and dance to a lot of different styles. It takes a lot of skill and dedication to get to that point, to be able to sing and dance to different kinds, like to go from like reggae to regular pop to hip hop to rock, and to sing those and rap those and dance those flawlessly. It's not an easy task, and to have a group like TXT doing that and still manage to like innovate and try different concepts and try different sounds and still sound amazing, and you still have this TXT core in the middle, it's so freaking cool. And that's why I love reacting to TXT. They are so good.
Concept.
This song is so good. This song sounds so cool. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Love this song. Oh, I've heard this. This was like all over my TikTok For You page when I got into K-pop in like late November last year. So yeah, I've heard the chorus of Sugar Rush Ride, but I don't think I heard like a verse or something. So we are definitely reacting to that one as well. So that's coming up. Oh yeah, I know you guys really recommended me to react to this one, and this sounds awesome. Wow. We did react to that one in the Tiny Desk video, which is in the TXT playlist, either up here if I remember to put it up here, or it's in the description down below if you want to check out all of my TXT reactions. But yeah, we reacted to the Tiny Desk Korea that they did, and wow, that was amazing. Oh, this is so good. Was that all of their title tracks?
Despite these sonic differences, all of TXT's albums are connected through an overarching storyline of youth, which transforms their discography from merely a collection of songs into a real-life coming-of-age story. This storytelling element of their music is highlighted as their discography is broken down into albums known as chapters that speak respectively to the evolving experiences and emotions within this core narrative. If you are interested in gaining a more in-depth understanding of TXT's discography and how it has earned TXT the nickname of the Storytelling Idols, we have created a site that provides summaries of TXT's album chapters, as well as links to helpful context, analyses, and accurate English lyric translations. This is linked in the description below. Unlike with their senior label mates, Big Hit has a clear and controlled vision for the narrative of TXT's discography.
Love that.
Which has meant that in order to creatively contribute to their music, TXT has to compete with seasoned writers and producers from around the world. Following different comebacks, the members have often told stories of how songs they have written have been temporarily dismissed by the company because they did not fit within the musical narrative of that chapter. While many might be disheartened by this, TXT are encouraged by Big Hit to keep these songs to one side for either their solo mixtapes or until they fit within the narrative of their group albums. Despite Big Hit's strict vision for TXT's discography, there are still several TXT songs that are written by the members, which ensures that the coming-of-age story they are telling is reflective of their authentic voices and experiences.
Damn.
Only 7 months after debut, the youngest member, Kai, set the record for being the youngest idol to be registered under the Korean Music Copyright Association after he helped write the song Roller Coaster for their first studio album.
Damn.
6 months later, TXT became the youngest idol group to have all members
They
as
look
registered
good.
songwriters. With 71 songs in their official discography, TXT's writing and composing credits as of June 2024 are Taeyeon with 24, Yeonjun with 28, Bomgyu with 11 along with 3 producing credits, Subin with 13, and finally Hyunin Kai with 20 along with 2 producing credits.
Damn. Yay, the Star
Along with
Seekers.
the lyrical storyline that runs through their discography, TXT has an additional storyline known as the Star Seekers, which is a fictional universe that runs through many of their music videos. Many of the themes present in TXT's universe run parallel to the themes found within their discography-based storyline, but the universe incorporates additional elements of magic and fantasy. Along with music videos, the Star Seekers also includes a short animation film and webtoon.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Hi, my name is Yunika. I'm Subin. Hi, my name is Yeonjun. Hi, I'm Bomgyu.
To get to know the members' individual journeys and personalities, we encourage you to check out the 5 other chapters of this guide collection, which can be found on our channel. Additionally, TXT has a lot of non-music content you can check out, which will give you a more in-depth understanding of their personalities and group dynamic. To do TXT
Was that how it
TXT's
was actually
official
edited?
variety show, where the members take on a variety of missions, games, and challenges.
Oh, that
When
seems so
Debut
much
first
fun.
started, the members were still camera-shy rookies, but over the course of the show, they have developed into 5 variety show kings, showcasing their chaotic,
I don't think
entertaining
that was what he was
dynamics
supposed to
and
do.
personalities. Talk by Today is a vlog-style reality show where the members document the behind-the-scenes moments from their daily lives, starting from pre-debut up until the present.
That's a lot of
To Do
content.
offers a look at the members' dynamic and personalities in fun, unique environments. Talk by Today provides a deeper insight into
Damn.
their everyday lives. If this type of content appeals to you, you'll also enjoy their TXT logs, which, like Talk by Today, offer a more personal and candid glimpse into their daily lives.
Oh, that looks good.
TXT Flicks is a comprehensive fan-made resource for TXT content, including performances, shows, interviews, and more. Here you'll find TXT's media appearances and original content categorized and summarized accordingly, making it easy for you to find content that appeals to you. This is linked in the description below. Thank you for watching.
Thank
Make
you.
sure to check out the other chapters of this guide to learn about the members individually.
Okay. Wow, yeah. This was such a good introduction to TXT, I feel. Like to get to know them better. Wow. I really like TXT, guys. Wow. So yeah, as I said, I will try to record the other parts as fast as I can when I have the time for it. As I have stated in my community post I made a couple of days ago, I have a couple of things going on right now that is making me have less time than I usually have. So yeah, I will record when I have the time and energy for recording. I won't stress through recordings because I want to take in the stuff I react to. So the guides will come when they come, but we won't wait that long so I don't forget everything that we've heard in the other parts. But yeah, the guides are coming and I'm really happy that they actually split this guide up into several parts because I don't know how long I would have to wait to sit down for 2 hours to record the full guide. So yeah, we are doing the parts separately. But yeah, the other part is coming soon, hopefully. But yeah, my god. It's so cool. I love reacting to guides because you are getting so much information about the group that you wouldn't otherwise really get. I know that you guys are really good at commenting and giving me context and information to different things that is going on, but like to have everything just... I love to read. I feel like I take much more in when I read than when I like listen to audio stuff or watching a video. But I feel like watching this guide and having your comments is probably the best move for me to really get to know them, to have the added context from your comments with the like basis of this guide. I feel like that will be amazing. But yeah, this guide just makes me so much more hype to react to more TXT. And also with the title tracks, I like that they just show the title tracks, so we just get a glimpse of the different title tracks and then we get to experience the B-sides for ourselves. I know that some guides of different groups I have seen before show like both title tracks and some B-sides because they want to show the different sides of the group, I guess. But I really like that they aren't showing any B-sides, so we get to experience that on our own. But yeah, I know that TXT had a hard time debuting, but I really feel like this guide put this into perspective and really gave us so much needed context towards how they experienced like basically growing up in uncertainty, I'd say, and then also all the like backlash and all of the hate that they were getting really put into context here in this guide, which is so freaking bad. I don't know how and why people can be like this. They were just kids when they debuted, and as they get stated, they had no idea what they were getting into. They joined the company before BTS even were big. So like to say that they took advantage of a company that was already big, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it will always be fans like this that don't really read into stuff and understand stuff, just write hate comments about the first thing that comes to their mind. So yeah, you will always know how to find the real fans, and the only thing you can do is try to ignore the other ones. There will always be fan wars, and as we can see here, it's all even fan wars in between fans from the same company, which is insane. It's absolutely insane. Like this company only has 2 groups, and those 2 groups are having a fan war. That's so weird. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm so excited to check out more TXT. There's so much content. Like all of the B-sides and title tracks we still have, and then we have the variety content, and we have the webtoon and all of that. I don't know how YouTube friendly everything is, but hopefully something is going up on the channel. Yeah, I'm really excited to check out more, and I'm really excited to check out more from the members. because I have gathered a lot of information from you guys commenting about the group in general, but I haven't heard that much about the members. So I'm really excited to check out the guide parts of the members so we get individual information. And if I'm not mistaken, those parts are like the same length approximately. Yeah, they're like 18 minutes long. So that's a lot of information about each member, and I'm so freaking excited to check out every single part. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this reaction to the first part of the Ultimate Guide to TXT by Boomy Bear. I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, maybe consider giving this video a like and maybe a comment too. Maybe there is some context or something I missed in this guide that you wanna comment to let me know. If that's the case, please do. But until next time, please take care of yourself and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.